If we hadn't been in this space, we wouldn't have been invited to be a part of it. We were able to leverage our community and tell them to vote for us. What's fascinating about this story is that the American Red Cross started engaging in social media because it sought to control it, but realized over time that it was better to be open and engage with those who were already engaging them. But here's a critical point. The Red Cross didn't simply throw open the doors overnight. It was only when Harman was able to put in place the proper procedures, policies, and guidelines that defined how everyone should and shouldn't behave that the Red Cross felt comfortable letting go of the impulse to control. Today, Harman receives the full support of the organization, starting at the top with President and CEO Gail McGovern. And the impact of that support was seen during the Haiti earthquake response in January 2010. When the Red Cross activated mobile giving and raised over $10 million in 3 days, driven in great part by people sharing this easy donation channel on Facebook and Twitter. Moreover, the Red Cross used these new channels to keep people informed about the relief efforts taking place, answering questions ranging from how donations were being used to the situation on the ground. By letting go and embracing social technologies, the Red Cross was better able to complete its mission. The purpose of this audio program. Open leadership is about how leaders must let go to succeed. It's for leaders like those at the Red Cross who are seeing the ordered world they understand crumbling in the face of customers, employees, and partners empowered by new tools that were almost unimaginable 15 years ago. They know that greater transparency and authenticity can bring significant benefits to their organizations, yet they have a gut-wrenching fear that such an opening up involves tremendous risk as well. This audio program lays out how organizations and their leaders can approach being open in the face of social technology adoption. It picks up where my previous book, Groundswell, left off by showing listeners just how they can use these new technologies, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Yammer, Jive, new mobile services, and many, many more, to improve efficiency, communication, and decision-making for both themselves and their organizations. I have been talking almost nonstop about the ideas in Groundswell since Josh Bernoff and I wrote the book in 2008. And I've spoken to hundreds of groups, ranging in size from 5 to 5,000 interested listeners. I found that people originally picked up Groundswell because they wanted to learn more about Web 2.0 and social technologies. But they soon came to realize that tapping into the power of social technologies isn't about mastering the latest shiny technology. It is actually about having a clear idea of the relationship they want to form. Energized and empowered, these people underline and dog-eared Groundswell studiously and set about to implement social technologies in their organizations. There, they ran into the curmudgeons, people who, no matter how much they appreciated and understood the benefits of social technologies, simply couldn't force their heads into a new mindset and new way of thinking. Or they ran into an executive who simply feared what engaging the Groundswell would mean in terms of exposing the company to risk. Essentially, they realized that their companies didn't have the right culture and mindset, and more important, the right leadership to engage the Groundswell. These dedicated, loyal souls came back to me, asking me to write the next book to support their efforts. But they didn't want another treatise on social technologies. They wanted something that would explain to their executives how to change and open up their organizations. No matter how compelling a technology or potential relationship might be, in the face of an immovable mass called company culture, and without the right organization and leadership in place, any digital strategy will fail. Being open should be not a mantra or philosophy, but a considered, rigorous approach to strategy and leadership that yields real results. This is not about total transparency and complete openness, whereby everyone from customers to competitors has access to all information and everyone is involved in all decisions. Such an unrealistic extreme of complete openness is untenable if a business is to sustain its competitive advantage and ability to execute.